You can never make me feel envy. When I know deep down you feel empty. That's why you overcompensating. Your moves don't match what you be saying. I wanna stay, but you be playing. How many times I gotta say this?
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Janique. If you are a returning subscriber, I appreciate you so much for trusting me with your content. If this is your first time tuning in, make sure you lock in with my channel by clicking on that subscribe button and also by clicking on that notification bell. That way you never miss an episode of anything that I'm doing here. Today I want to talk to you guys a little bit about not accepting things from just anybody. And if you're interested in hearing more about what your standards should be for accepting things from people, go ahead and stick around to the end of the video. Let's go ahead and get into it. So, God has really been placing on me to not just take things from anybody. And God showed me this 3 times in the last week, and it really just stuck to me and spoke to me on a bigger scale. So I said this in a few other videos. My exes keep coming back to try to tempt me to restart one of our broken toxic cycles again, and I keep having to deny them or turn them down whatever way I can, right? And I remember the scripture from the Bible that says, resist the devil and he will flee from you. We saw this a couple of times when the devil tried to tempt Jesus to curse God or turn against God by worshiping him. And we see that Jesus resisted the devil and the devil eventually left him. Now, around here, we use the name Yeshua instead of Jesus. But I had to say Jesus because that's what they put in the Bible, whatever. But, Yeshua, he resisted the devil, okay? And the devil fled from him. So the devil offered him bread first when he was fasting. The devil offered him the world. And the devil told him to also kill himself. And the angels would save him. And, it says, do not tempt God, or do not tempt God. So just make sure you keep that in mind. Resist the devil and he will flee from you. I remember God telling me not to accept offers from my exes, right? So I knew that coming into this year that I was not going to restart any cycles with anybody from the past unless God specifically told me to. So while I'm struggling with these people that I really have a past with, that I did have some form of connection with, but something happened to steer us into different paths, sometimes you entertain the idea because, especially as a single woman with a son, you're like, wow, you want to get discouraged. You want to be like, okay, maybe what I'm looking for is unrealistic. Maybe what I'm looking for, maybe it's not out here. But during those moments when you get those thoughts, you have to just remind yourself or have God remind you, like, no, I'm going to give you exactly what you're looking for. I'm going to give you exactly what you're wanting. You just have to wait on it. When it's the right time, it will come through for you. The person that you're looking for is probably trying to get themselves together. They probably working on themselves as well, their relationship with God, their career, so many things. And they're just not ready to come together with you yet. But somebody from the past, they got to do a lot of work to be able to meet me where I'm at. So the first instance, somebody offered me a vape. They were smoking a little vape tobacco pen, and I don't smoke those anyway. But this person offered it to me, and they offered it to me 3 times. And I think that's significant because the devil tried to tempt Yeshua 3 times. So the first time they were like, you want to hit my vape? I'm like, no. They was like, well, it tastes like cotton candy. You sure you don't want to hit it? I'm like, no. They was like, come on, it doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't get you high. I'm like, well, why would I want to hit it then? That doesn't make any sense. So that person finally stopped. Then I had a woman offer me a piece of candy. Now, this piece of candy, when she offered it to me, because they hand it to you immediately. They don't ask you if you want something and wait for an answer. They almost try to make you take it. So this lady offered me the candy. I said no. She pulled back. She tried telling me how good the candy was and how it melted in her mouth and how it does all these things. And then she described the taste to me. I said, well, I'm glad I did not take that from you because I actually do not like the taste of coffee. I think it was like a coffee candy. Said I don't drink coffee or anything like that, so I'm gonna pass it out. Well, I love the candy, but when she tried to offer it to me, I felt my spirit immediately deny it, right? Because you never know what people are trying to secretly give to you. You may think that you're taking something in the physical, but really you're agreeing to something in the spiritual when you take this thing or this offer from this person. So God showed me again not to accept offers from people when he had a third person offer me something. This is when I really opened my eyes. Now, this person also offered me a vape like the first person did, but this time the vape had weed in it. And for those of you who know, you know this about me, right? You know what I enjoy doing in my spare time. So, when this person offered me this, they didn't even ask me if I smoked or anything, right? So when they offered it to me, I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm just good. And I remember denying it so quickly, I couldn't even stop myself from saying no. And I was just thinking about it after the person had offered it to me. They was like, well, it doesn't do anything, but it gets you super high. Like, it's not going to hurt you. You know, it's going to still allow you to do what you want to do for the rest of the day. But you don't really even know me, and you're offering me to hit this. Why? Why do you want me to take this from you, this hit from you? So God was ministering to me after that third time, like, I'm telling you, do not accept offers from just anybody. You want to make sure that the offer that you're accepting not only holds value in your life, but is going to get you closer to your goal. Listen to me. Me not taking these offers from these people was really preparing me for the bigger offers that I'm going to be denying from these people who are attempting to sink their teeth into me and hold on to me for dear life for no reason at all other than to hold me back. Other than to hold me back. Do you remember there's a story in the Bible when Yeshua told them that the time was coming where he was going to have to fulfill his purpose. He was going to have to die for their sins, basically. And I think it was Peter who said, you know, that's not going to happen to you. He tried to discourage him. And he was like, get behind me. Satan, get thee behind me. You don't even know what's going on. Like, just get behind me. You don't even know what you're talking about. So I'm telling you guys, just don't accept things from people right now. Just don't take anything from anybody. Get it yourself. I'm not accepting handouts. I'm not accepting anything but love. That's all I'm taking from people. If you want to give me love, I can give it back to you. But if you want to give me hate, if you want to give me manipulation, if you want to give me lies, discouragement, deceit, disloyalty, mistrust, if those are the things you want to give me, I don't want it at all. I don't want anything at all, because I know it may seem physical, but again, this is all happening in the spirit. So I don't know if you're like me and you're having people right now try to come back into your life, whether it be old friends, old family, old relationships, old lovers, old partnerships. Something is reoccurring in your life that has me getting on here to relay this message to you. You know, watch what you're taking from people. You don't have to accept it just because they're trying to give it to you. So whether it be monetary, whether it be candy, whether it be an offer, whether it be a relationship, whether it be you settling for something that they think they have to give you because they think that that's all you're worth right now. Or really, people don't think that's all you're worth. That's just all they have to give to you, and they're hoping that you don't see your value and that you're going to take what they have to offer. But wait on the Lord. When it's time for you to accept an offer, when it's time for you to accept what a person is giving to you, God will be the one to let you know. Again, I got 3 confirmations about this, so I know this is for somebody. If you enjoyed this message and you got something from it, make sure you hit that like button. Also, go ahead and check out some of my other videos, and I will see you in the next one. Janique here, Janique TV. And remember, don't just accept anything, okay? Peace.